Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is oneness, Chitta is mind, Nirodha stoppage. So the ultimate purpose of yoga is to result into cessation of thought waves, that is stilling the mind. All of us know that there are 4 streams of yoga. Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion; Karma Yoga, the path of action and detachment; Jnana Yoga, the path of intellect and analysis; and Raja Yoga, the culturing of mind. This Raja Yoga is universally practiced in different styles and forms all over the world. Raja Yoga brings about physiological changes and biochemical process in the body. The great saint Patanjali, the Rishi sage Patanjali, has systematized Raja Yoga and has given us wonderful tools and techniques. We call it Ashtanga Yoga, the 8-limb or 8-fold yoga. It comprises of Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dhyana, Dharana and Samana. Most of the yoga practices focus on dynamic postures to the exclusion of breathing practices. You know, our body is made of 5 layers, Pancha Koshas, the 5 sheets: Annamaya, Manomaya, Pranamaya, Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya. When there is an emotional disturbance in the mind, the Manomaya Kosha, it leads to imbalance in the prana, leading to various psychosomatic diseases. Haven't we all experienced in our day-to-day life when a person is highly excited or angry, the heart rate goes up, there is palpitation. He can instantaneously calm down by breathing long, deep and slow. Samatvam Yoga Yuchyate. The state of equanimity is yoga. The direct access to the mind is through breathing. Prasad and I have realized this, and we have evolved a breathing technique in the postures. We call it Antar Yoga, the yoga within. There is also a book. In case you want to go through it, please go through it, and you are recommended to grab the book. What we do is every asana or the posture is done in synchronization with breathing. What happens? There is consciousness, or you are mindful at the body, mind and soul level. That's the advantage.
Relax your mind. Bring awareness to the tip of the nose. Feel the breathe. Inhale, exhale. Feel the breathe. Breathe out completely. Slowly open your eyes. How many of you are able to breathe 3 times? Twice? 4 times? Only once? How many of you felt you're relaxed? All of us feel that we are relaxed by this practice. So what's the essence of this? Anybody can voice out? What exactly happened when you focus on the breath? What is mind?
Nothing in my mind.
Mind is thought. So when I tell you don't think about it, the mind thinks about it. So here you substitute the thoughts with the breath. You're allowing the thought to pass by. You focus on the breath. For the same time, you should be able to breathe in and breathe out at the speed of the mind, the thought. Every breath complements, every breath in is oxygen, every breathe out is carbon dioxide. The immune system becomes strong. Mind is also relaxed. Very simple practice, but very beautiful, very effective practice. I'm sure if you have felt, you relax. Automatic, mindfully you relax. This is a wheel posture, Chakrasana. Stay in the posture, breathe in the posture. Breathe out, slowly lower the back down. Slowly lower the back down. Just the back of the ground. Well, physical exercise, you can even listen to music. You can also practice, you can sweat it out. But mindfulness is you're conscious about the asana state and you breathe in the posture.
Now we will do Shirasasana, the headstand posture. We also call it a cooling posture. It relieves stress. Improves the mental functions, focus, memory, helps the eyes also. And he is breathing in the posture. That is, he is mindful of his breathing. Slowly dismount. Thank you so much, Prasadji and Bhumija. So we just want to sum up that when we do asanas, mindful of the breathing, there is an exponential output. There is total rejuvenation rather than dissipation of energy after you practice yoga. On this International Yoga Day, let us travel inward and work towards realizing the soul. Thank you. Hari Om.